What's up, guys? It's your boy Vic, and today I'm bringing you a Dinomist deck profile. Check this out. Now for the monster lineup of this Dinomist deck profile, I play 3 Dinomist Rex. Awesome monster, and for those who don't know about the Dinomists, the scale 6s say once while this card is in your pendulum zone, you can negate an activated card effect that targets another Dinomist card you control, then destroy this card. And also has effect is if this card attacks, pretty much like, let me read this real quick. If this card attacks at the end of the damage step, you contribute one other Dinomist monster, activate one of these effects, then activate one of these effects. This card can make a second attack on an opponent's monster in a row, and if it attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage to your opponent. Or you can shuffle one card from your opponent's hand at random or their side of the field into the deck, then this card gains 100 attack. Pretty much as long as you contribute one monster, you can activate his second attack and then piercing battle damage, and then tribute another Dinomist, and then shuffle a card from your opponent's hand at random or the side of the field into the deck, and he gains 100 attack. He's a 5-star, level 5, water, machine type, 2400 attack, 2200 defense. Love these guys because they remind me of Zoids. Then I played 3 Dinomist Spinos. Spinos is awesome. Spinos is a scale 3, and his scale effect is if another Dinomist card you control will be destroyed by battle or an opponent's card effect, you can destroy this card instead. His normal effect is you contribute one other Dinomist monster that activate one of these effects. You contribute one other Dinomist monster to activate one of these effects. This card can attack your opponent directly this turn. The other effect is this card can make a second attack during each battle phase this turn. So if you have like limiter removal and then you end up tributing a Dinomist monster to attack directly and tribute another one to make a second attack, that's a OTK right there, just with him alone. Awesome card. 2500 attack, 1800 defense, and a 5-star. Now Dinomist Plesius is one of my favorite ones out of all of them besides Terran. Plesius, just like the rest of them, the scale 6s all have the same pendulum effect. Once while this card is in your pendulum zone, you can get an activated card effect that targets another Dinomist card you control and destroy this card. He's a scale 6, but his effect is awesome. All face-up monsters your opponent control lose 100 attack and defense for each Dinomist monster you control. So if you have like 4 Dinomist monsters on the field, it lowers your attack by 400 easily. If you have another Dinomist Plesius on the field, that's another set of 400. On top of that, so that's 800 attack altogether. Like if you have more than one Plesius on the field, it combos off. It's awesome because it's not once per turn effect, and it isn't just like if one of them can activate effect. No, they can all do it. Dinomist Brachian, I play at 1. He's a scale 6, which you already know what scale 6's effects are. But basically it is if you do not control a Dinomist Brachian in your monster zone and your opponent controls a monster that has the highest attack on the field, even if it's side, you can special summon this card from your hand. Then I play 3 Dinomist Terran. Dinomist Terran's awesome. He's in my opinion, one of the best ones. Basically, when this card destroys your opponent's monster by battle, you can add 1 Dinomist card from your deck to your hand. He's the searcher. I play 1 Dinomist Ankylos. Ankylos is really awesome. Banish any monster destroyed by battle with a Dinomist monster you control. 1500 attack, 2000 defense. Beautiful. I play Dinomist Stegosaur at 2. His effect is if another pendulum monster I control basically battles an opponent's monster. After damage calculation, both of them are destroyed. Which doesn't matter because they're all pendulum monsters, so... Well, the Dinomists are all pendulums. I played 2 Dinomist Ceratops. He basically is like almost like a Cyber Dragon. You can special summon him. Basically, if all monsters you control are Dinomist monsters and none are Dinomist Ceratops, you can special summon them. Almost the same effect as Brachion, except Brachion is if your opponent has the highest monster on the field. Him is you basically, as long as you don't control another Ceratops, you can special summon him. That's why I play him at 2. I play 1 Maxi as my hand trap, Effect Veiler, and 2 Ghost Ogre. Y'all already know what the hand traps are, so that doesn't matter. Now for my spell lineup, 3 Dinomist Charge. Dinomist Charge is basically the tanky of the deck. You know, you basically activate it, add a Dinomist monster from your deck to your hand, and once returned, if a Dinomist card is added from the field to your extra deck face up, add one of those cards to your hand. Play Wavering Eyes at 2. Y'all already know what Wavering Eyes is. If y'all don't, read up on it. It's awesome for the pendulums. 2 Forbidden Chalice. 2 Duelist Alliance, since this deck is basically pendulum monsters and, you know, so on and so forth. 1 Soul Charge and 1 Limiter Removal. I only play 1 Limiter Removal because I wanted to make this card a 40 card deck, but that didn't work out. I think I'm playing like at 42 or 43 cards in this deck, but oh well, it is what it is. 2 Dinomist Rush. Dinomist Rush is basically a trap card that when you flip it face up, you can special summon a Dinomist monster from your deck, and if you do, it's unaffected by other card effects, and also destroy it during the end phase. But it doesn't matter as long as you XZ into other monsters and so on and so forth. Dinomist Howling. Dinomist Howling is basically more or less actually like the Pendulum Call for the Dinomists. Basically, when this card is activated, you can place 1 or 2 Dinomist Pendulum monsters from your deck in your Pendulum Zone, but you cannot Pendulum summon monsters until the end of this next turn, except Dinomist monster, even if this card leaves the field. Once per turn, if this card is already face up in your Spell and Trap card zone, you contribute 1 Dinomist monster, then target 1 card your opponent controls, return to hand. Basically, also, as long as it's face up, it's a compulse. Now, I play 2 Solemn Strike, 1 Solemn Warning, 2 Storming Mirror Forces, and 1 Drowning Mirror Force. With this deck, when I play with this deck, I basically want to make sure that no matter what, I have the upper hand advantage. Leave an open field. That way I'm not screwed over. Now, into the extra deck, guys. 1 Miss Starboy, 2 Proxy Dragon, 1 Binary Sorceress, 1 Ib the World Chalice, 1 Trigate Wizard, 1 Encode Talker, 1 Decode Talker. Right now, this extra deck is basically experimental right now. This is why there's so many Cyber Slink monsters in here. Just going to test it out, see how it is. I'm probably going to end up doing another video of Dinomists once this deck is actually completed. 1 Gaga Cowboy, 1 Castell Sky Blaster, 1 Dark Rebellion XYZ Dragon, 2 Cyber Dragon Novas, and 2 Cyber Dragon Infinities. That's it for my extra deck, guys. That was the deck profile, guys. Short and sweet, shorter than what I usually do, because I usually like explaining in depth of the decks, just in case, you know, other players are not aware of like what the decks are. You know, I like to give it explanation of it, but I think I'm gonna start keeping it a little bit shorter, because I'm trying to make my videos shorter. They tend to be a lot longer, and it basically drives viewers away almost, because, you know, a lot of people don't like sitting through my videos because of that. But that's fine, you know, for the people that are subscribed to my channel. They do realize that, you know, I like to explain in depth. I like to give explanations to possible new players to the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! You know, because I wish back then that there was somebody that would actually explain to me how the game was as I was coming up into the game. And I kind of, because I wasn't, you know, showed how the game was, I learned the hard way. And a lot of times, there was times in my life where it pushed me away from the game, where, you know, it was due to like other responsibilities in life that I pretty much just had to, you know, do other things instead, you know, like school and things like that, or I was like grounded or something like that. So from time to time, a year or two, I'd be away from the game, but, you know, I'm here and I'm staying now, you know what I'm saying? So now I think that I feel like I want to get the opportunity that I wish that I had back then, for somebody to show me the card game now, to explain to, you know, possible new players. But if you guys liked my video, please leave me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Please share with your friends. Pass the news on, you know. Vic is spreading the love, you know what I'm saying? Like, showing people the game, you know, because a lot of people think that the game is too far advanced to learn the game, so it kind of scares them away. I'm here to basically show, you know, there are other ways that you can play. You know, I'm not really, as I've said before, I'm not really a big pendulum player, but hey, I do mess with Dinomist, and I do have my pendulum deck, and I should say, toying with them more or less, actually learning how to play with these decks that I have, you know, shied away from. But thank you guys for watching. Like I said, please leave a thumbs up, subscribe to it if you haven't. Also, if you haven't hit the notification bell, please hit the notification bell, because that way you stay updated with my videos from the time to time that I do upload my videos. I do have like a giant list of things that I am going to be end up doing, of basically my things to do list, you know, like my own chore list for my YouTube. So eventually I do plan on actually making a new YouTube. When that happens, I'll let you guys know. So thank you for watching. Love you guys. Thank you for staying subscribed to my channel, and till then.